Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Saf and I help you expand your self-awareness. So in this video I'm going to share my top 10 tips for practicing nofap and what I've learned in a period of 2.5 years, I would say. So this video is mainly for men, but obviously feel free to watch it. There's a lot of insight and information and everything that I've learned so far in order to practice nofap and how I succeeded in it. So let's get right into it. In this presentation, I'm going to share what I've learned in a period of 2.5 years to overcome the habit of fapping and watching pornography and wasting the vital and potent energy that is so powerful that it can create the world for you if you use it intentionally and transmute and channel it into other directions of your life, of what you want to achieve and what you want to accomplish. This presentation or video might slightly be long as I go in detail, so get yourself a cup of coffee or tea or whatever you like to drink and enjoy this information. Let's first understand that our body has 7 energy centers. They are called chakras. Chakras are the energy centers of our body, starting from root chakra, which is at the base of our spine, to crown chakra, which is based on top of our head. Now, the lower 3 chakras of our body, the root chakra, which is Mūlādhāra, Sacral Chakra, Svādhiṣṭhāna, and solar plexus, Manipūra, are more related to matter and very physical in nature. The root chakra is based at the bottom of the spine. The energy center of root chakra is responsible for sexuality, grounding, feeling safe, feeling centered. Therefore, if there is an imbalance in the root chakra, we live in survival mode, in fear, and in various forms of trauma, sluggish behaviors, self-loathing behaviors, and eating disorders. The psychological symptoms of blockage include anxiety disorders, fear, panic attacks, worry, overthinking, depression, nightmares, emotionally disconnected, and disconnected from body, anger, rage, and frustration, and so on and so forth. When one feels all the negative emotions, he or she tries to escape reality and the problem of life by seeking orgasms. La petite mort in French pronunciation. Orgasm is referred to as small death in expression, which means the brief loss or weakening of consciousness. The Mūlādhāra in Sanskrit word, which hyphenates as Mūla, the root, the Dhara, which is foundation. If you put these 2 words together, it is referred to as root foundation. Now you can imagine the importance of balancing the root chakra and avoiding needless sexual activity and wasting the potent energy that is within all of us. So if you're not centered, feel ungrounded, and not established in your foundation, it's a harsh truth of life that you will easily be broken by the challenges life throws at you, and you will constantly live in survival mode. The following are my top tips and advice for practicing nofap, staying firm on your purpose, stay grounded, and feel calm and centered. Stop counting the days or keep a streak. This is one of my top advice that I can give you from my own personal experiences. When you constantly try to reach a certain number of days, your brain will delude you in the next time of relapse and is constantly looking for the next time you masturbate or fap and give your willpower away. I remember when I counted days at just beginning of my practice, I used to feel false pride after certain days, after a certain number of days, and I would lose my willpower and give it into masturbating and feeling guilty. Have you experienced the guilty feeling you feel after the act? How ashamed do you feel of yourself? How guilty and bad you feel? But it's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just like any art or practice in life, it needs patience, persistence, and willingness to start over again and again. Every time you fall down on your knees, get back up and start again. You just relapsed. It's not a big deal. Who gives a shit? At least you tried. Nofap is not a challenge. It's a way of life, seeking the truth walking the ultimate path and finding your life purpose. So stop counting the days and keep the streak on a pedestal. When you give too much importance to the number of days, you will surely lose. Do not wear tight undergarments. If you are wearing tight undergarments, it is causing you unnecessary stimulation and sensation of your genitals and your private parts. So get rid of all your undergarments that are so tight and at times even uncomfortable. You may have seen the models on magazines. They advertise and portray tight garments in such a fashion and flashy styles and presentation. However, that is not far from the reality. In real life, they would not even wear them themselves the whole time. They are just here to advertise brands and make money, and there's nothing wrong with that. But just become aware of how the tight undergarments make you feel. It's your choice, but ask yourself, how does it make you feel? Does it make you feel stimulated? And does it make it more sensual to you? Then I think it's about making a decision according to your own understanding. Be mindful of what you consume. Consumption is not only limited to food, drink, it is anything that knowingly or unknowingly consumed in form of television, magazines, newspapers, Netflix, anything that feeds your sensory functions and how you perceive the information. You may have seen in the newspapers and how they use the headlines to keep you in fear and in survival mode. You may have noticed the images of half or complete nude supermodels in seductive and appealing poses. You may see a movie, Netflix series, or a TV program where the sensual images and the way of portraying love in very physical manner. There's nothing wrong with that. It's only becoming aware of how it is affecting you and how it may trigger you. Same with the magazines, where you see unrealistic standards of representing sexuality in very intimate ways. Now, when you come across these things, be really aware how it gives a catalyst for you to think about masturbation and escape the reality and your own problems in life. Be aware of your thoughts. You should be really aware of your thoughts and understanding where they are coming from. Here, I mean sexual thoughts, impulses that is making you act on it. Many a times, thoughts are coming from external situations, things you consume, read, watch, people you meet in general. Now, it's really important to find out what is making you so compelled to act on your impulses and your gratification. Once you become aware of your thoughts by simply observing them, we are in a place of power and can make better choices for ourselves. Now, that point leads to what are your triggers? The next step or a hack that is asking yourself, what are my triggers? What is the issue that I'm unaware about? What is making me so compelled to have unnecessary release of sexual energy? When you ask this question to yourself, go to the root of any issue, answers will come up and you will work through your triggers. For example, your trigger can be watching a Hollywood movie with very sensual and stimulating graphics. Or you just saw a beautiful woman while you went to a grocery store for your weekly shopping. Or you read a newspaper like Daily Star or The Sun, which are the UK newspapers, and you saw a half-naked woman or supermodel that made you tempted and provoked you to act upon your impulses of instant gratification and satisfying your impulses. Or you could not control your anger and stress and wanted to bust a nut. There could be various triggers. You could have your own triggers. Find out within yourself and ask this important question to yourself. The next step I have for you is life-changing and very powerful ways to connect with yourself and deal with any problems that you might have. Taking cold showers. Taking cold showers helps you build your willpower. It changes your state of being. It makes you stronger physically, mentally, and emotionally. Taking cold shower alkalizes the body by balancing the pH levels, and it also helps in calming down the heat in the body and raising human growth hormone, promoting healthy lifestyle and overall well-being. Cold shower helps you breathe right and help you deal with stress and anxiety better. Now, if this heat in the body is not balanced, it is expressed through sexual release and masturbation and relapse in many occasions. I will make a detailed video and blog about benefits of cold shower and how can we benefit from it in general. Breathing practices and Kegel exercises. Breath is a really important tool. If we are conscious of our breaths, we can solve many problems and challenges. Conscious breathing and becoming aware of our breathing pattern is the key. There are few powerful breathing exercises like pranayama, kapalbhati, that can really help us to stay grounded and in control of our lives. Kegel exercise is an amazing control of flow of urinary tract by squeezing the pubococcygal muscles, which are called PC muscles. I hope I pronounced that right. And that is about breathing into your root of the spine. Just like any form of art, it takes practice and patience. Once you learn this and become aware of it, you can be in control. Next one. Stop eating highly stimulant foods. Highly processed foods and sugary drinks and corn syrups induced in daily essential foods too, highly dense mercury in fish. Avoid alcohol and reduce the intake of coffee. Keep the intake of refined carbohydrates like white flour to minimum. Spicy foods that are very stimulating to taste buds. Any food in general that excites your sensuality and increases temptation to act upon your impulses. These foods are highly stimulating to central nervous system and can cause various issues to the brain. Instead, eat nutritionally dense foods, raw and less processed food. Lessen the amount of sugar intake per day. The next one is obviously all of them are important, but next one is a bit more important, is getting quality sleep and keeping your stress levels in check. This is very important but a great way of getting your body and mind to relax more and more and making sure you get good sound sleep and wake up refreshed and ready for the day. When we are not in our best relaxed state, we become angry, agitated, and the monkey mind wants to escape from daily problems and issues. When we haven't got enough rest, the mind becomes restless and starts looking for the escape from the problems. And masturbation and pornography adds to this problem. They are designed to keep you in lower states of well-being and keep you unbalanced and keep your root chakra imbalanced, and by constant release, they are designed to keep you in lower states of consciousness and lower states of well-being in general. That will keep your root chakra in balance by constant release and masturbation. This will keep you in fear, anxiety, restlessness, ungrounded, and not in control of your life. Have you ever wondered why this high-quality pornography is free on the internet? Why is it available to you at few clicks for you to watch? In this case, remember the following. When something is free, you are the product. Be mindful of the stress within the body and its storage in different parts of the body. Becoming mindful and bringing awareness of the stress makes it easier to solve it. Rather than acting like everything is fine, all is well, there are few supplements or products that I use to relieve stress and deal with anxiety. I will list them all below in the description of this video. Feel free to check them. They all are affiliated links. The last but not the least is daily meditation practices. This is one of the most powerful and potent daily practice that will expand your awareness and make you aware of yourself and the triggers to fap, your insecurities and lack of self-worth, self-sabotage that is keeping you imbalanced and compelling you to watch pornography and have an excess release of sexual energy, which can be used, transmuted, channeled to other areas of your life, and that can help you to create a better version of yourself. Meditation is a simple way of becoming a witness of your thoughts, misidentifying yourself from the thoughts, sitting down quietly in your room, car, office, during office breaks, lunch breaks, anywhere you can think of, and just focusing on your breath, calming the monkey mind wanting to wander off in many directions. It is your workshop to bring it back to neutrality and in the present moment. If you're feeling depressed and trying to escape the reality through pornography and masturbation, you are playing the records of the past and living in some sort of guilt and shame. If you're constantly anxious and trying to escape the reality through fapping, you are constantly worrying about the future and keeping yourself stressed. The purpose of meditation is to feel the inner dimensions within ourselves and feeling peace which can only be found in the present moment. I have another video for you about meditation 101, how to do it, what are the benefits, and that video I will link below my description of this video. Now, additional tip for you guys is using mantras, using powerful mantras when you feel ungrounded and have strong urge to fap. Say this to yourself: I am safe, I am grounded, I am centered, I am fearless, I trust myself, I love myself. And you can also use your own statements. For example, I have all the tools necessary to stay stable amidst the chaos around me. Also, you do the chanting by reciting root chakra mantra called Lam. Saying it aloud, keeping the length as long as possible at a very slow tempo, which is very slow pace, and keeping it as long as possible. I thank you for watching this video. Please comment below any issues that you might be facing, and if you want me to make some more videos about it. As always, sending much love, peace and blessings. Namaste. You matter, you are seen, and you are heard.